Good morning to one and all. Today we are discussing the topic that is nothing but continuation of design thinking introduction. It is a part of that framework of design thinking. What we want to say today? Framework of design thinking. What exactly framework? Framework is nothing but it's one type of a template, ma'am. It is an essential supporting a structure. Okay, what it is an essential, it is an importance supporting a structure of a building or a vehicle or whatever it may be, an object. Okay, that is nothing but what I want to say, framework. What exactly we want to learn about the design thinking framework, in the sense the design thinking, briefly before we are discussing about framework of design thinking, what exactly we have to learn about design thinking of framework. The design thinking framework follows an overall flow of look at this diagram, all of you, clear cutly. Look at this, it follows an overall flow of understanding. First one is we want to understand what the problem will be, and the second one we want to do that explore, and the third one we can learn about materialize, and within these larger buckets fall the six phases. How many phases it falls? Six phases. First one is empathize, and second one is define, and third one is ideate, and fourth one is prototype, and fifth one is test, and finally the sixth phase is nothing but you want to test the product, and then finally if you have to implement that product. Okay, listen carefully. What empathize, in the sense, first of all the user will understand the problem, and they want to observe something about that particular problem, and then we have to define whatever the user needs and their problems and might be your insights. Okay, and then we have to ideate by challenging assumptions to get an innovative ideas and about that particular solution, innovative solution to create some new ideas. And coming to the prototype, what it's a prototype is nothing but a product release. It's one of the moment if we want to start our creating a particular solution. Okay, to start, and then finally we have to test. What we have to test? The product, finally to make via concept to test. Okay, its product is good or not, finally you have to test, and then move to implement phase. What we have to implement, that test will be done, and then we have to finally we go to the implement stage. Okay, these are the six phases about design thinking. The design thinking framework follow these overall flow of steps. Okay, empathize, in the sense we want to conduct some research in order to develop particular knowledge about what your users do. Okay, say, think and feel. Just we want to think and feel. Okay, it is nothing but the concept of a design thinking a framework. Exactly, now we have to learn about what is exactly what the design thinking a definition exactly we have to learn. It's nothing it's a process of creating a problem solving. Okay, it is nothing but design thinking has been a human centered core. What I meant to say, in the sense, design thinking is an ideology supported by an accompanying process. It's an ideology, it provided by an, it's supported by an accompanying a process. It's nothing but one of the mechanism how we want to do a particular way in the method. This is involved some design methodology, how we can do that particular process. Okay, what exactly a complete definition about a design thinking? It requires an understanding of both. Okay, what it defines, a complete definition, it requires the design thinking ideology asserts that it handles the user centric approach. Okay, what we approach, in the sense to come forward at user centric point of view. The problem we want to solving, okay, creative problem solving, it can lead to innovation. What ma? It can lead to innovation, and the innovation can lead to a differentiation. What I meant to say, it can lead to innovation, and innovation can lead to a differentiation and a competitive advantage. It's a one if you have to take it this hands on user centric approach ma, it is defined by the design thinking process. What exactly we can say, it is an user centric approach. It is defined by design thinking process, how the process will be done, and comprises its 6 distinct phases. Already I say you each and everyone, I can define you one by one exactly. Emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, test, and finally we have to implement. This is the framework of design thinking follows and overflow. These steps it will be considered. Okay, up to now we have to understand this is the diagrammatic representation of framework of design thinking. We can look at this diagram in a clearly understand this. This is how it will, it's one type of loop will be there in middle. Look at this. All of you look at this. First of all, we want to plant, and then that plant will be grown up, and then it will go to the harvest process, and it will be a repeated way, it will be iterated loop will be followed there. How we want to do that? First of all, we have to design a thinking at a framework. It is an essential supported by an object. Okay, first of all we have to do some discover. What exactly we want to discover in the sense, to choose an affirmative and a strategic topic. Whatever it is strategic topic, we want to learn about your whatever the customers and the context of their problems. First of all we need to discover about that, whatever the consumer needs and their problems, whatever they ask about the particular product, whatever it may be, a particular strategic topic. We want to learn about the your user, your customers, and context and or content of their particular a problem. Okay, first of all we need to discover it, framework of design thinking, and then we have to reframe the opportunity. What that we want to frame again, the reframe the opportunity. What I meant to say, the reframe of opportunity in the sense, we want to make sense, okay, to make sense of research. Research is nothing but we want to search, we want to ongoing research process, and we want to frame a particular point of a view. It is nothing but reframe opportunity. And coming to the incubate, what we want to say, what exactly incubate in the sense, we want to feed your brain with the diverse stimuli. What ma? Feed. They want to switch some gates. You want to bring up feed your brain with diverse stimuli, and they and or reflect, or one more thing we want to sleep on it. It's nothing but incubate. What exactly I want to say incubate meaning in the sense, what exactly incubate meaning in the sense, we want to what exactly we want to feed your brain. Okay, we want to be developing an infectious diseases, whatever it may be, before appearing. Okay, in order to keep them it warn about and bring them to take up this feed your brain with diverse stimuli and reflect and sleep on it. Exactly would want to say incubate. And coming to the fourth stage, we want to say ideate. What we want to say ideate, already we say it's by challenging assumptions, we want to create some new ideas. Okay, what we want to create some new ideas about innovative solutions to create it. Okay, or we can say one more name of ideate is nothing but illuminate. What we want to say, illuminate. We want to generate a broad range of ideas. Okay, a broad, a very very wide, huge, very huge range of ideas we want to generate. Keep it in your mind once. Okay, we want to envisioning a desired future. Yes, is a good future desired. It be visualized. Okay, it is nothing but ideate or illuminate. Okay, one more name. And coming to the finally, we want to evaluate in the sense what we want to calculate or we want to redefine. Again, we have to define whatever their user problems and needs, the particular ideas we have to redefine exactly what I meant to say in the sense, is your idea desirable or not? Okay, what I meant to say now, is your idea is desirable or not, and one more, it is feasible or not, or one more, it is a viable or not. It is a viable product, it is a feasible product, it should your idea become desirable or not. It is completely depend upon evaluate or redefine ideas. And coming to the fifth one, that is nothing but a prototype or test idea. What I meant to say exactly, the prototype in the sense to start our create you a particular solution. What about your thing, your product or your project or your business purposes, at your company purposes, whatever it may be, we want to think big. Okay, to start small, and we want to fail fast, and we want to learn from customers. Okay, we want to learn from customers, and we want to refine ideas about that. We want to start our creative solution. We want to think big and learn from customers a support point of view, and we want to refine what the test idea it become. Okay, and finally we have to deliver the particular product. What delivering in the sense, what I meant to say, a testing. Okay, what we want to test and make via concept, it must be a test, and final delivering the product to our a customer or consumer, or we want to say a vendor. It is nothing but deliver in the sense final testing and evaluation, and we want to say approval, and we want to launch a particular product. Okay, and finally we have to learn about iterate and scale. What iterative in the sense a looping or a repetitive. Again, we want to plant the product, and we want to grown up the product, and we want to harvest that particular product development. Iterate and scale in the sense we want to evaluate it, the particular product, calculate it's good or bad, the product we want to test, and then we have to scale up that, and then we have to learn, and then we want to create some new innovative ideas. Okay, it is the concept of exactly a framework of design thinking. Now we can see one by one what exactly discovery, and we can learn about reframe opportunities, and we have to learn about incubate, and we have to learn about ideate or illuminate, and then evaluate or redefine ideas, and then prototype or test idea. Whatever idea we get it in your mind, you have to test finally, and then we have to deliver the product to your customer, and then we want to evaluate or create some innovative ideas about that particular product. Okay, now we can learn about what exactly a discovery. Oh, okay, now we can learn about a discovery. During this stage, we want to, first of all, what I meant to say in the sense, design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the designer's toolkit. Okay, we want to integrate the particular needs of the people, the possibilities of whatever the possibilities of the technology, and the requirements for the purpose of business success. Okay, so many we can see now design thinking, it's merely a figment of business or school terminologies, though we can see it would be quite on their part to ignore the taking interest amongst a global audience in the particular subject. Okay, now we can learn about discovery in the framework of design thinking. what exactly I have to told you? Discovery. Discovery means, first of all, we want to discover the particular problem. We have to think about that. What I meant to say in the sense discovery, in the sense we want to choose a strategic topic to focus on and learn about. Design thinking starts with an end goal and a desired future and approaches to how you can make it happen. So the topic should be a one you can find the compelling and motivating. Finally, what we want to say, discovered in the sense research your topic for insights. What do you need to understand? What are the opportunities we are embedded in that particular problem? Ask why this question to dig deeper. Okay, what I meant to say in the sense discovery, in the sense exactly we have to choose some particular strategic topic to focus on that one. We have to learn about that particular topic. We have to design thinking starts with an to reach a particular goal or not. We want to achieve that goal. We want to do some a desired future or not. Okay, that strategic topic and how you can make it happen, in the sense what exactly I want to say in the sense discovery, in the sense research your topic for insights. What I meant to say, research your topic for insights. What do you need to understand? What do you need to understand? And what are the opportunities embedded linked in that a particular problem? And then the second one, we can see a frame and reframe. What exactly we have to learn about frame and reframe? We can learn about the frame and reframe, in the sense we want to framing the right problem. What we want to say, we want to framing the right problem is the only way to create the right solution. Listen carefully while you are listening the topic. Otherwise we can't able to understand the particular topic, what I meant to say exactly. Okay, now we continue the frame and reframe. What exactly we want to framing the right problem is the only way to create the right solution. We want to make sense of research by seeing the particular pattern or a paradigm. Okay, make sense of research by seeing a pattern or paradigm, or we can say and themes and larger relationships between the pieces of information. What I meant to say, between the pieces of information. What I meant to say in the sense to uncover the customer insights, their problems and their needs, to reframe that particular problem area into a particular opportunities. That is the concept of frame and reframe. What exactly I want to say in the sense, we want to the only way to create the right solution. This is the concept of frame and reframe. And now we have to learn about incubate. What we want to say, incubate. Creativity comes from a blend of individual and group ideation. So many peoples are there. One people have different idea, one people have different idea. Incubate, in the sense it comes from a creativity. Okay, it blend of a individual and we can say a group of ideation. Some group members are there. Some we want to take up some group of ideations. We want to incubate. The creativity comes from a blend of individual and as well as a group of ideation. What I meant to say in the sense, give people a time to reflect on a particular ideas and we want to incubate on their own before we want to running a group ideation session. What exactly before running before running a group ideation session, the people time to reflect on a particular ideas and we want to incubate on their own. known is the concept of incubate. And coming to the fourth one, ideate. Already you have to learn about ideate in the sense by challenging assumptions to get some new ideas or innovative solution to created it. Ideate in the sense new ideas, innovative thoughts about a particular person. Take one problem and they have to think about that particular problem. They have get some new ideas about that. They have get some new ideas in that mind. Okay, it is nothing but ideate. Now that you have some deep insights about your customers or users, whatever it may be, we want to generate a particular ideas for offering that will deliver a value to your a customer. Build on ideas by asking what else. The goal is to push beyond the obvious, and we want to generate a set of really good options for considerations. Exactly what I meant to say in the sense we want to generate ideas about your customers or users. They take some deep insights that will deliver a value to your a customer. To build on ideas by asking, the goal is to push beyond the obvious and generate a set of really a good options for that particular considerations. This is the about of ideate. And now we have to learn about decide. What we want to decide, ma'am? Decide. We want to decided that product is good or not, that project is good or not. Our product development, we want to decided that it's a particular product is good. We want to move that in a market way, in market sharing, whatever it may be. Decide in the sense display your ideas on a wall. Okay, and look for that particular ideas that have wow, exactly, it's very nice. They want to say like that. Okay, this will save you from draining everyone's energy. Okay, by debating every single idea, vote for the best options. It's based on a particular criteria such as desirability, okay, and technical feasibility, and the purpose of business viability. So the team can then choose 1 to 3 ideas to prototype and finally the test. Okay, this is the concept of what I meant to say now. Decide is exactly the team can then choose one of 3 ideas to prototype and test to start our creative solution. Okay, it's nothing but the concept of prototype. What exactly we can say about a prototype in the sense a prototype is generally used to evaluate a new design to enhance a precision by system analysts and as well as users. What I meant to say in the sense a prototype, a release of a product, we want to build to test a concept or a particular a process. This is the concept of what I meant to say, a prototype. Okay, prototype in the sense exactly we have to say we want to combine, expand and refine ideas in the form of rough models or sketches. We want to take a paper and pen, we want to roughly expand the redefine ideas what get in your mind. We want to invite users to test out and respond to your prototype. How do they feel about your ideas and what feedback do they have, and their responses will inform whether you move forward or kill your idea before we are investing the additional resources. This is nothing but the concept of a prototype. Now we have to learn about a delivery. What exactly delivery? We want to test a particular product. It is nothing but a deliver. Okay, the prototypes, if we have to test it, in the sense to start a creative solution, and then finally we have to prototype, you have tested, make via concept, we want to build and launch it. Okay, we want to build and launch it, we'll have a better chance of succeeding in the marketplace. In the marketplace, it would be a better chance of succeeding or not. And finally we have to say iterate or a scale. In the sense, what iterate, we have to learn about a customer creative innovative thoughts. Okay, or we want to scale up that. Design is not a linear, what I meant to say, design is not a linear way. Linear in the sense a straightforward way is not a linear way, design. Okay, it is an iterative process. What it is an repetitive or looping process, or we can say exactly iterative process. We can see learn about you use feedback, we want to improve on your ideas, we want to improve our feedback on your based upon the ideas, and keep iterating until there is nothing more to add or subtract. This is the concept of framework of design thinking. Later we discuss in further video distinctions between a design and a design thinking. What is the differentiate between a design and a design thinking exactly, I have to tell about in further video. Up to now, thank you, if you have any doubts regarding the particular subject, can you please contact to me. Okay, thank you.